So the last one that we're going to do is the promotion with the long run benefit. Now, when we are doing a price promotion, it is normally to do with a short-term project. So let's say, for example, we're going to do promotion for the tax back time, which is in June, or we are going to do during the Father's Day or something like that. So it's normally promotion are going to be run in a short term. But sometimes a short-term promotional period helps you to actually improve long-run benefit as well. How? So, for example, you can see in here, the pre-promotional period is 6%, jump to 100%, but obviously when the sales are not there, it dropped down to 5%. But the long run post promotion, when sales happen in the long run, raise up to 7. So you can see that, people, so this might be a typical, a new product whereby you want to promote to customers, you want them to buy. So obviously they, for the first time they shoot up, they say that, okay, this product I'm gonna buy because it's cheap. Then obviously after that, maybe people already stockpile and people don't need to buy. But after, in the long run, they might find that your product has certain value, that people actually love it. So what do you do is that your long run promotion period actually increases to 7, for example. So what does it mean? So this can mean two things. Well, first, your promotion could be very successful, but the second one, it sort of raise your baseline period from 6 into 7. So there's a new baseline period going on in here. So calculating the net contribution to profit from promotion till post-promotion period. And you can calculate the contribution per profit from increase in baseline, which is this formula. So whatever that you have for the new baseline, so whatever you have for the new baseline sales minus the old baseline sales times your contribution per unit. So if you think about it, just now we raised from 6 to 7%. So we created our new baseline. So in here, the contribution per week in the long run, we can calculate 7%. That's the new baseline sales minus the old one, which is 6%, times 100. That's my contribution per unit. Okay. And at the same time, I need to times how much that I sold. So in this case, if you remember from case 2, let's just work back. So in case 2, what we have done is we have our category sales is actually 1 million. So we can fill up in here that our category sales 1 million. So this is going to be, the contribution per week is going to be $1 million. Ooh, that's good. So the question is the increase in the contribution in the long run was sufficient to offset the profit from promotion? Well, that's going to be another case, right? Because you need to know, because promotional actually costs money, or sometimes because you're taking lower margin, but at the same time you're raising your revenue. So is that a good deal? So think about the case of Huawei, because Huawei is spending heaps of money just to get people to aware about the product. So, but the promotional are not free. It comes on an expense. So this is actually a profit for that unit or that brand. But at the same time, you need to understand the profit of the whole company, because promotional comes on the advertising costs. All these things are not cheap. Okay, so for the long-term effect of promotion, you really want the baseline level to go up. So like for example, the case on the right here, all right? So you want this, okay? You do not want this, all right? I'm gonna put, okay? Because in here, the baseline are increasing bits by bits, as you can see, because this is from a successful promotional cycle, means consumer try your product, then they might like it, right? So like, okay, great, I like product A, and now I'm gonna swap this whatever that I'm buying into this product A, and obviously that becomes a repeat purchase, okay? So it could be like maybe Apple did a very good job in there, such a way that, you know, you switch to iPhone whatever, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, and then, well, they try to make you stay, because and they try to make you hard to switch as well. Because for example, if you are switching from Apple to Apple, that's very easy because you just need your Apple ID, sort of boom, everything changed. But you know, when you are transferring to other phones, might not be that easy. And you become a repeat purchase, and then you become loyal to that brand. Now, what you do not want is something on the left, which is what we call a downward spiral. So, which means that the baseline just goes down because there could be two reasons. One, because of competitors. So competitors react and they also put discount on that. So this could be an example of budget airlines whereby they just keep competing on price. So obviously their baseline are sometimes unknown. The second part of it is also because customers know when you're gonna promote the product. Okay, let me tell you an example. So for example, if you know that JB Hi-Fi will always having promotions on normally on Father's Day, you know, during tax time, they always do promotion. And during New Year, for example, or Boxing Day, they always do promotion. So you know that the customers are going to wait for these deals to come on and then they start buying. They're not going to come to buy on a random day unless they really need to. So you know that customers are prone to actually buying because the fact that their computers are broken. But let's say if their computers are just fine, they are okay, then obviously they're just not going to purchase on that particular time. Okay? Now, so it ideally that will reduce your baseline and that's not good. Okay? So that's not really good because, so that means that the customers that you have are only buying on promotion. Now, this is actually a good case because I'll just talk to a couple of market research firms, and they said that guess how much proportion of Australians grocery that are bought on promotion. So I was surprised. Then actually the figures comes to about 45 to 50%. So it means that half of the chance that we actually buy is actually because of promotion. That is something of a scary part, I would say. So if people are prone to buy on promotion, then you know you might be expecting this what we call a downward spiral.